There's a saying that the lottery is a tax on stupid people. Yeah, because what's going on with a lottery, of course, is that the odds of winning are astronomical. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Sometimes the odds of winning some big, $100 million prize are like the same odds as being struck by lightning 3 times in a row. I mean, come on. It's not going to fucking happen, right? I mean, obviously, a lottery is won by somebody. But will it be won by you? Come on, it's foolish. And to think that, spending $5, $10, $20 on some lottery tickets and thinking that you're actually going to win, well, and there's that saying that, yeah, lottery is a tax on stupid people because only stupid people would be dumb enough to make such a bet. But there are other taxes on stupidity, and they're all around. Especially as of late in our society that is becoming more, frankly, where the elites are becoming more and more rapacious and willing to just, milk and slaughter all the cows, all the plebes. The taxes on stupid are getting higher and higher, and you should pay attention to them. Oh, most certainly, because you don't want to be confused with those cows going to the slaughterhouse now, do you? I mean, take a simple example. The speculative mania that's going on right now. I mean, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is figuring that they can become a fucking millionaire by investing $100 in crypto or the stock market or this or that, the other. Now, this is always a bad sign, by the way. When random people off the street start speculating, you know that the market is about to blow up. You know that the whole thing is about to crash. And the more the speculative mania, the more spectacular the crash, the more catastrophic the crash, okay? The smart money already left the markets, ages ago. In some cases, years ago. Because people realize, people in the know, people who are sophisticated investors know that what's going on is fucking insane. When the crash is going to happen, anybody's guess. But is it going to happen? Oh, fuck yeah. But stupid people don't see this. Stupid people go into the market and they pursue ridiculous strategies and try to become day traders and crap like that. Yeah, that's a tax on stupid. Or take, for instance, all these people who buy these investment courses from these investment gurus. I mean, come on, what the fuck, man? I find that kind of like, Jesus Christ, because see, an investment guru who's selling you some course or some program, right? If it's such a good fucking program, why doesn't he apply it? Why does he have to sell it to unsophisticated people who don't know what they're doing? Why does he have to sell it to such people instead of applying it himself and becoming rich as Croesus? Answer the obvious question. That obvious question is another tax on stupid. See? The people who blindly follow these investment gurus and spend $500, $1,000 or more dollars to listen to this fucking guru, self-proclaimed guru, he probably doesn't have a pot to piss in except for the money that he scammed off his chumps, off the chumps who are dumb enough to buy his fucking courses and whatnot. Well, that's another tax on stupid. That's an example, a classic example of stupid people thinking that they're smart, being played by unscrupulous people and paying for it. And there are, of course, other taxes which are much more serious. For instance, take the latest medicines that are being pushed on people. These are exceedingly dangerous medicines. For obvious reasons, I can't be specific about it. But these new medicines, they're essentially gene therapy. God alone knows what the fuck they're going to do to people. Only a fool would take it. Yeah. Only a very stupid person, no matter what the social pressure. And I understand that social pressure can be a powerful thing. The urge to conform and comply with your social group can be enormous. But come on. You ever heard of thalidomide babies? Yeah. Dude, that's a tax on stupid. And the people who are going to suffer are stupid people. Because being stupid, it's never been evolutionarily advantageous. That's the bottom line, man. Because what happens in our society, in every human society, throughout human history, is that the smarter people figure out a way to take advantage of the dumber people. And they do so. Of course. If you're smarter than me, and because of your brains, you figure out a way how to take my banana or my coconut or wherever the fuck, you're going to do so that you and your offspring survive and I get fucked. Me and my offspring get fucked. Of course. And this has always been the way of the world, always. The smarter people take advantage of the dumber people. And the dumber people figure like, oh yeah, you know, this smart guy is telling me that this is a good idea, so I'm gonna do it. And here's my coconut, here's my banana, here's my money. They sell them on lottery tickets, they sell them on get-rich-quick schemes, they sell them on the market. Invest in the market, yeah, it's always a safe investment. Sure, nobody's ever lost money on the markets. Come on, yeah. You know, take medication that's never been tested and, you know, see what happens. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Even though the mortality rate for taking the medicine is actually worse than the fucking disease. The disease's mortality rate. And that's a fact. Look it up. You don't have to take my fucking word for it. It's the truth. The only people who really actually benefit from the new medicines are older people. People over the age of 60. Young people, they run a greater risk of being harmed from the cure than from the disease. But yet, they're too dumb to see this. And this has always happened throughout human history. Whenever you hear something that is too good to be true, you have to understand that it is too good to be true. See? And we are all tempted. I remember one time, I was like 23 or something like that. I was working in Washington, D.C. at this law firm. And one night, I'd had to work overtime over the weekend. It was like a Saturday night or something. I didn't have any plans. I'd been working all day like a fucking dog. I was exhausted. I'm standing in the Washington, D.C. Metro, waiting for the train to take me home, right? And it was coming along and whatnot. And I wound up talking to some random guy. And he was just a very personable guy. He was a little bit shorter than me, you know, and we got to talking, and all of a sudden he was like telling me the story about how he had these computer monitors that were brand new in the box, and he could give me one for $300. And at the time, computer monitors were very expensive. And because I was tired, and because I was like not paying attention or whatnot, and my hope, and that's the thing, my hope got away from me. I was like, yeah, they would be great to get one of these monitors. And he was basically implying that it was stolen. It was a stolen monitor, but it was still in the box or whatnot. But, you know, I could take advantage of it and whatnot. And, you know, before I knew it, I'm standing fucking in front of the ATM machine. I'm about to withdraw $300, which I could ill afford to lose. Because, I mean, there was a fucking reason that I was working overtime on a Saturday and not going to be going out that night, right? Because I needed the fucking money. And $300 was going to be a big bite out of the tiny little nest egg that I had at the time, right? And thank God that I kind of like snapped out of it at the moment. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? The guy was so fucking pissed. I mean, he was so fucking pissed. Yeah, because he was a scammer. He was a scammer. And he was taxing me for my stupidity. I mean, now I'm trying to explain it away and saying that, you know, I was tired and this and that, and I was hopeful. But in the end, really, it was my stupidity that made me almost lose $300 to this fucking scammer. It was a slick talking son of a bitch, yeah. I mean, like I said, I was right there in front of the ATM. I was about to key in the numbers, and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And thank God, retrospectively, now that I think about it, thank God that I didn't, I had the gumption to say no. Because a lot of people might have snapped out of it at that moment, but they would have been too embarrassed to say no because they'd already kind of agreed to the deal. Thank God I had that gumption, that chutzpah, that call it what you will, to sort of like wake up and say no. Whenever you hear some story about how you can get something that you desperately want, be it money or a computer monitor or whatever the fuck, whenever you hear such a story, and it's just too good to be true, it's too easy to be true, know that it's a scam, it's a lie, it's a tax on your stupidity. And so what do you have to do? You have to fucking grow some IQ points and realize, no, this is a fucking scam. I'm not going to get what I hoped. On the contrary, I'm going to lose what precious little I have, and in the end, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please check out my Patreon channel. The link is in the description below. I put out an extra video on Patreon every Wednesday, and I also do a Sunday call-in show called The Weekly Webinar, which lasts 2 to 3 hours, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So please check it out. Thank you so much, and I will catch you next time.